Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I have a network update for you guys from T-Mobile. This is a very interesting one. A lot of you have been asking questions on how this process would go. And this was way before the merger was approved. This was during the approval process and us getting the plan of how T-Mobile would integrate the Sprint network. So what you see here in this picture is a picture that I took on Saturday. This is a Sprint site, Sprint tower on the second rack in the middle. The very top is Verizon, and I don't know what the third rack below is, but in the middle, that is a Sprint setup, band 25, 26, and then 41. So this is listed under T-Mobile as a Sprint keep site. So I've been tracking this on the permits for a while. It got approved fairly quick because it's just listed as an upgrade. And then T-Mobile contracts out a tower climbing crew and they go to the site and they upgrade it. So what's interesting about this is T-Mobile was lacking a bit in this area. It needed some additional densification and capacity. So this site, the Sprint Keep site, once converted, of course, will help the T-Mobile consumer and the Sprint customer that's on TNX greatly. There'll be a huge boost in capacity in this area. Why is this so significant? T-Mobile can upgrade this very, very quickly. They don't have to go through processing of permit approvals for a new site, or even a co-location could take way longer versus just having to file for an upgrade. So I want to make this, again, I want to make this very clear. I took this picture on Saturday. The tower crew was not at the site, but I did see some straps hanging. I saw some loose cables. The picture that I took today was as of today. So yesterday, I think they started, and today they made more progress. So this is the progress they made in 2 days. So as you can see, T-Mobile's N41 spectrum is already on there. The bigger panel in the middle is the low band, and then the smaller, skinnier panel all the way to the right is the mid band, the PCS, AWS spectrum. Now the Sprint panels are still on the site. That will be removed in the coming days. It's going to take them a little time, but this is going to be way faster than any other approval process that they would have to gone through. That includes small cells, co-location on this site, or even having to build their own brand new cell site. That approval process takes way longer versus what they're doing here. And that's why I think this was a significant part for T-Mobile to also get that Sprint infrastructure so they can upgrade and get a boost of densification into these areas as quickly as possible. And it doesn't get any quicker than this. So in order for AT&T, Verizon, just for example, to gain additional densification and capacity in these areas, or this area in particular, they would have to go through the approval process, which can take, if it's a brand new site, that can take anywhere from 12 to 18 months to get approval. Small cells can take 12 to 14 months. And same in the co-location, if approved fairly quickly, can take anywhere from 6 to 12 months. So regardless of what takes place, what happens, if Verizon and AT&T needed to fill in capacity, it would take longer. T-Mobile is doing these very quickly. This is the first one I'm tracking. I'm already tracking and prepped for another one, so I'll go and take some pictures of that one. And then there's a third one in the process as well. So again, this is going to help, and this is happening nationwide. This is not just happening here. This is just the first one that I've spotted in El Paso, but these are happening all across the United States. T-Mobile wants to have all 12 to 13,000 Sprint keep sites completed by the end of 2022. So that'll be an additional boost in densification in some places. In other places, it'll fill coverage gaps, dead zones, dead spots. So again, this will be a fairly quick process in terms of the integration. It'll be very quick. They'll be able to upgrade, get permits approved. Since it's an upgrade, I think the city has about 30 to 60 days maybe to get it approved. Some just do it within weeks, some even within days. Some cities and municipalities can do it within 48 hours to get it approved. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Again, I think this is a pretty big deal. They're getting through this very swiftly, very quickly. They are having to make some tweaks at the baseband units, I've been told, but most of the baseband units that Sprint already had up are capable with what T-Mobile wants to do with the 5G. They just have to swap out some software cards, so not a big deal there. So this is going to happen very quickly. I think by the end of the week, they're going to be done. Will it be turned on? Probably not, but I think the site will be fully upgraded and radios and Sprint equipment removed. I think that'll be done by the end of the week, and I'll most certainly track that for you guys. So if you have been on the channel or you're new to the channel and you have not yet liked, shared, subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload content. Make sure to follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.